very wise man tell me once, there's two things to invest in, art and real estate. I didn't know a lot about art. And I had grown up with the stories from my aunt and uncle and from my mother. My mother worked for an architect, and this was in Las Vegas. And she came home one night and she said to my dad, listen, there's a piece of property that we can buy for $600. And my boss says it's really going to be good. And my father says, where is it? And she goes, well, it's way out in the desert. In the desert? My father said, desert? He said, no, we're not spending $600 on a piece of... Anyway, bottom line is the Flamingo Hotel sits there today. And then I had the story from my aunt and uncle. So a realtor took him out to look at a piece of land, and my aunt went with him. But there was cows and sheep on this land, and my aunt, we're not buying any land with sheep and goats and cows on them. And so they went home and they didn't buy the land. Well, today it's the corner of Sepulveda and Ventura in California. So I heard those stories when I was like, 10, 11. So then when I got that wise information from this friend of mine, I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy some land. And then my uncle, same one who didn't buy the land, said, let's buy this piece of property, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay. So I took, and it was easy to get into at that time. And this is probably 1962, 3, somewhere in there, 63 maybe. And so I think you could pay $100 down and $100 a month or something. Anyway, so I bought the piece of property, and that was my first piece of property, and I was 19 years old.